Almost the soldiers, full army car with riflemen. Almost the Abbas assassin to say, almost be taking action at Yami. And say, by ya be catch a soldier for and say, so almost pass from J by United Temudia, almost so much in Omonco. No, all of them. We have a picture of a vice president, operation, director of operation, at the vice president. Or no, you saw him, or no, Jim Assassin.
All right, so in the updates we bring on this particular platform about the sudden demise of Sojenia Menoka se wenya the baby ko ni nyina ne se ewiemu ho on the 30th of April 2024 and it is a wejumum okra ne ria no paso kwejuma so kwejuma obema camp it ewiemu ho no so Sojeni wato asase ewo Millennium City nti okwa akoye a follow up on asase no na anytime bi crop anytime bi a obekwa asase no so bia na chese enkofo bi kra eye ejuma wo so iti no ene de okono so ne ndanfo mienu omo camp omo di nichi no omo kono so omo kona supem nyese bi omo kwa akoko ntokwa na bi to omo kokra na etu kra ne ade kra nkuto omo na lo and behold okopia asase no so no ena eye ohun se nkofo bi eye ejuma wasase no se de bi omunjai na nkofo ni so omunjai no se eni okọ police station ko make report ena wo mo ye ejuma wasase no so eni nipa ono so CS asase ne de efe ne Ben Lord no munyina mo ko pi mo police station na police station ho no ena the direct police ni say police case no ya extended across the Central East Regional Police Command regional command ho ena asem na ko pi say ho no mo ye investigation na so ni so ni kire ho because na ensem ne ko make complaints a months ago mo nya hwenfa ho ne de ene also tutu ne nase na kohwe de ekoso ho na we na so ni ebe eyo betu ni ka na Ben Lord so ye bema ontu ni ka na so ni so betu so ni 2 year lo and behold Ben Lord actually 2 our fire 7 rounds bako APA and epai so ni tia we've seen the videos. He died on the spot and also was so shocking is a one more back seat no soldier form you know and down for no one they escaped. That's a picture I did 2 screen so update yeah you could see the car was damaged beyond control. Just at the point in time the crash so you know kind of could got temu a ho and a man focus a mumbro ni ekun so you know me know because there's a fresh perspective into this case, and the fresh perspective into this case is a video circulating on social media. This particular video circulating on social media, it captured this particular man, this fugitive Ben Lord, saying say nipa bako ewa bemu onu no disa ejuma no. Say nipa no your friend Bawumia. Say nipa no your friend Bawumia. Eye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Bawumia na so men nkrofo e no be terrorize area for no Emma nkrofo nsase no Ben Lord na sase ne wo wa military aba ne age. This is not the first time I blame me Bawumia. Your video kwakwhwe. Remember say nanu ya King Japan ni nua bema the mansion say we easily we could drink here without notice. Then again nanu ye etwem ya ye nua ba anase ye nua bema John Kuma ono so sa computer man ni area 4 bibre be ka say ni irisi asase na ni irisi asori wo weja no ye dia soldier for ene tating crofo na se pimpian ne ade asase lo. Could this be true? But answer now ne sika ku ejin koku ni enku tie insema eye Ben Lord odi tujwa shortly before this particular incident. Now regardless, so we don't condone the death, but then it is giving us a fresh perspective into this. And please no sense more can na alleged be enku tie insema kan ba ye beto aso
almost the soldiers, full army car with riflemen. Almost the Abbas assassin to say, almost be taking action at Yami. Me say, penny. Now, and say you tell what Chrome high where say I'm a property, almost you know more time echi. And say by ya be catch a soldier for and say, so almost pass from J by United Temudia, almost so much in Omonco because and your official, and abaya assassin. And a military land. Now, I can say military for an umbra, no more assassin if I am a property. I will defend it to the timer, me who sampa assassin. Or the woman for fast house in a buy. We know all of them. We have a picture of it, and we know where they are coming from. Smiler and a former by vice president ni operation director of operation at the vice president ono no use omo ono no oje masase no na mpo asase no enyo ono akasa ne dia o obo 5 na ma obi waji nipa ni 2 billion ana ogina ho se obeje afimi nsem enti me pese Ghana fo nyina hu se subanya or done a dide nti say the way edi vice president echi a ebebo ana say vice nim dia yesra no esan sre no biom oye peni on frɛ ne ba no na onya ne kasa kire anya sa embo aye nyina me throw petition at the vice president office enunie vice president refer me at the member coordinator of national security owie ya no osan at the Ghana inspector general of police area ya say Ghana police service besi na ya frame me ne papa want to me anyi nanim but our audacity to bring the military to come and harass us in my own property into mesra ban ote so say.
Okay, so regardless what, as we are saying, we don't condone the death and are pulling a pistol on a military personnel, let alone a service personnel or non way to know see or the crazy was or bought men no in who buy. And ne se kudita see and as the BBC interquesi war see or more and on back the forefront they'll put their lives as risks. And yamena meko and yes civilians and beko a news or no sojanino. So regardless, we don't condone the death, but then this is giving us a fresh perspective. Now, recall on the last statement our brand any make here. This is the person I actually know. Ben Lord no. Ben Lord say a trial petition command vice president office and he referred him to the national security coordinator. When they called the meeting between both of them, ono koye but nipa na on the nature man so nipa na nko. Now there are also scores of people in some nearby there were scores of people say abranti of national security akache. It's only national security you need to know to be treated to issue to sir. Now the national security in some nearby and omaka said no, they can't be entangled in this because there's one person you don't mess with in Ghana, that is the military. Now they brought out a lengthy letter in front of 2 screens. So this particular letter that you are watching, it is something that it is very I don't know even how to put it. Osha, also the death of a soldier in connection with an incident in Kasoa, and this is a press release which came just yesterday, the 1st of May 2024. So now the national security is distancing themselves from this because we don't want infighting in our military, in our police, in our security service. Imagine that the national security versus the military, it is going to be bloody. Who is going to protect us? So they brought out this letter. I didn't read it. Also, the Ministry of National Security has taken note of a news item in circulation on social media which alleges a supposed staff of the Ministry of National Security by his name Ben Lord Ababio in an incident that occurred on Tuesday 30th April at Millennium City Kasoa shot and killed a police officer. So now the national security, the Ministry of National Security, which is led by Kandapa, is now telling us they have taken notice on social media say in summer air course of Ben Lord. Their branding is or national security, and now they are tarnishing the national security people, their image. So we are national security soldier. It is not so, and they rightfully want to address this issue. So what again did they say? Or say the ministry wishes on record that the suspect Ben Lord Ababio, who is currently in police custody, is not a staff of the Ministry of National Security. So in this particular letter, in this particular part, they are saying the ministry is distancing themselves from this guy, this evil guy, ultimately to right in front of a police station. It is mind blowing. Now we are if you are said they have no connection with him. Contract, they have no affiliation with this man. Now the federal went on to say this particular man is currently in police custody and he is assisting investigations. Again, also the public is therefore to disregard any news item that portrays the suspect as a staff of the Ministry of National Security. So now they are also cautioning the public, and I'm sure this one too goes to media houses thereafter. Say any person who is purporting or circulating forcefully, the person and this particular Ben Lord or a national security expert, so that person will have himself to blame because this guy is not affiliated in national security in any way or form. So the whole thing labels down onto the bowed man, Bawumia. For the past 4 years, Bawumia and Yere Semira, they've been in the news constantly. Obeti say obi asas about Vice President Bawumia unimubi. In Pempi, Kwabeshekra no unimubi bia, but in Krofona Sebi Abia, or Mudini Dini Ekoton Niema. Do you get what I'm saying? So Vice President again, he won't be PSM. And this is not the first time our Vice President won't be PSM. Now let's say in some ban 1,000 cases, I find say 2% basically no cry. It is damaging the reputation of the vice president, because this is not the first time vice president who abasem. Now no yet has say ena King Japan ni bema ni nsase e wo East Legon ne dan odrigu ye, and according to King Japan ni bema no party say in some of the courts, and court even has said say okay abrantie no e dey asem na court of appeal. So e dey some court of appeal sir, how dare Bawumia's brother and a Bawumia relative, all in the name of a vice president, using national security apparatus at night allegedly to storm there and then break all the houses, disregarding the court's verdict, and as the court say yenye stay of execution. In some course no see a granted permission say a party should successfully be given the land yes stay of execution because nipa na kwa appeal. And these things no, it is not nice. And my vice president especially in this crucial year, we are just 7 months away from electing a new president, and Bawumia is on the ticket. Now, this is not the only time Bawumia in same P Bawumia wan abim. But this particular one, a Brantie Ben Lord, this interview he had, and all parties and in sending Crawford say soldiers come and they say assassin your mode. And before I realized, oh, not soldiers for, but soldiers for no movie, national security for near the movie. And this is why this guy was sounding a caution in this video. Say he is going to defend this till he die. And I said till something happens. And apparently something have happened. An innocent soldier. Because cases now by say assassin soldier ni die. The same people are also telling us assassin soldier ni bem ni nua bem die. The same people are also telling us different stories. Different stories. So the question is, who is the land for? And in all of this, the vice presidents have not come out to talk. It will be very nice and very interesting to hear from his perspective all these rumors to squash it or affirm it once and for all, because vice president people are using his name to do all nasty things. And I'm also, before I even came to the studio, I was getting messages say Oko baby to say easily gone. Yes, Katamanso or so, forgive me if I don't get the name. Any bia bibra ye party soldiers for need to meet ton sassy de war near teacher mobia. And allegedly, let me use the word allegedly. Yeah, parties they do this to kind of appetize them, and as to kind of bring their cool down. Send a bear or being called drain say okay, economy in your man take any radical steps. That is what allegedly yate. Inti him say that is the same movement or move so Millennium City say okay, be first soldier for be 500. Nya top plot nya charm obian kitin. If free you to you just have to be loyal. And what's required the bonnet. And what's our caucus okay, near man coyent no oh for me coalition, acquire Debbie tinemu. And Nutan and Pimp, you know, Obeka so near man coye were gun in Yano, a soldier for and Diane no motor, see a car no motor, it just a mood salary increase and the increase, and I won't increase your salary and Kako. Would you go and sit down and say, oh, do life Kako to her at their command civil, there be a moon yet, make rank coming yet. So these are allegations. I'm not saying it is true. Maybe I'm friend member. So basically, this is exactly what is really going on. It is sounding an alarm. An alarm say, BB ABC. We'll be giving you more updates. But you can in Sema Ben Lord Ekai, because Ben Lord currently, in fact, in 70 we are learning say people wanted to munch on him and give him showdown. Osha video say by now you realize say the people who took the body, the remains of Soja Nino Tor form no. Soldier 4. So anka yan yes IGP na ema ye de ka be so akwa no enye sa anka ye ntia asempa. We'll be giving you more updates. Stay tuned. Yen kwhwe nsema Ben Lord esanso de tuja.
Almost the soldiers full army car with riflemen. Almost the aba assassin so say Omo be take action etiami. Me so me say mempene. Na enam say youth wo krom ha ya we say ya me property nti. Omo nyina omo time echi. Ene say ya ba ya ya be ka che soldier for no say. So omo pesa asomdwe ba ya nyina ya ntemu de a. Omo nso omo chi na omo nko because enye official. Ha enye aban asase. Ena ha enye military land. Na ya ka say military for ena mbra na omo beje asase ni fi me sem. Me property. I will defend it to the time me hu sampa asase no or the woman free house na buy we know all of them ye ni mo nyina we have a picture of it and we know where they are coming from Smiler and former by vice president ni operation director of operation at the vice president ono no use omo ono no oje masase no na mpo asase no enye ono akasa ne dia o obo 5 na ma obi waji nipa ni 2 billion ana o gina ho say obeje afimi misem enti me pese Ghana fo nyina hu say suban a order na didie nti say the way edi vice president echi a ebebo ana service nim dia yesre no esan sre ne biom oye peni onfre ne ba no na onya ne kasa kire anya sa embo aye nyina me throw petition at the vice president office enunie vice president refer me at the member coordinator of national security owie ya no osan at the Ghana inspector general of police area ya say Ghana police service besi na ya frame ne papa you want to me yin anim but our audacity to bring the military to come and harass us in my own property into Mesra ban or so say